يلا شباب.
Vamos.
Yeah, go.
Vamos.
We go.
Vamos.
This is a
Unique board. Give me one espresso.
but here we are missing Arabic coffee.
منذ انطلاق المونديال حكام أسعفهم الحظ بالمشاركة في أكبر تظاهرة كروية وآخرون غابوا عنها.
Je perds pourtant la mémoire avec l'âge.
نطلب الله باش ينجحني.
Hey, look. Look.
Nós éramos mais magros.
Wow.
I use this word, surprise.
طبعا السيد ماسيمو بوساكا السلام عليك.
السلام عليكم مستر
كيف
بلال.
حالك؟
كيف حالك؟ تمام. كيف حالك؟
We have a lot of bite to come here in this castle.
Welcome. Welcome.
What's the name
Olivier.
of this castle?
This is Montebello. This is the second beautiful castle in Bellinzona. We have Castel Grande, Montebello, and Sasso Corbaro. You can see up the third one, which are, I still have the emotion when I say the three castle is the key of Bellinzona, you know, to protect the city, so constructed many years ago. And I'm living in a beautiful town. I born here, and I'm proud to welcome you from Doha, Qatar, the year of the World Cup here in Bellinzona.
Thank
you. So welcome, it's my pleasure.
I don't know how to start. If I start in Germany, you will speak to me Germany. If I start with you in France, it's not a problem. We are proud
I'm
to
proud.
be here.
And usually I'm proud to be with you
very
with
much.
Alkass, and thanks to you and Mr. Aisa that always opened the door to refereeing.
1999, you've been
International.
First
January 1999, I had this privilege to become a FIFA referee, and it was a big honor because, you know, many sacrifice, a lot of training, a lot of really, you know.
What about your family? Your father, your brothers, or your mother, or your wife? Did they pick up you on to be a referee? Especially when you took, you know, the international.
Yeah, sure. Everybody were proud. First, my wife that really, you know, was making sacrifice, you know, to also to let me go every time, because my first tournament, you know, I remember in '99, 3 weeks abroad.
Okay.
In Czech Republic, was a Euro under 16. So you can imagine my first year staying outside home 3 weeks.
Okay.
Or even more, because I was already starting good my career, so I remained until the end of the competition. I did, I think, third, fourth place, so I remained until the end. So many sacrifice, and the family always understood really my hobby, because at the end it was an hobby, it was not my job.
نعم.
You see how it's
But
beautiful, place, Mr. Bilal.
Yes.
It's not Doha.
Ah, yes.
Doha is also beautiful, but different.
Yeah, different.
Here we have a lot of mountains,
You
we
know,
have
my
castles.
My friend, they told me we will go to the castle when I saw that high place, because
You're scared, you're
yes,
afraid,
yes,
I know.
Yes,
I
yes.
know. But here you can keep your feet
with you
on the ground.
Everything is
No,
okay.
safe. Safe. I will not give you any yellow, red card today, Mr. Bilal, don't worry.
Have a sit. Yes, it's nice.
But here we are missing Arabic coffee.
نستمر معكم مع السيد ماسيمو بوساكا مدير دائرة التحكيم بلجنة الحكام الفيفا. استمرار في التحكيم 2004-2005 الانطلاقة القوية كانت نصف نهائي كأس الاتحاد الأوروبي سياسكا موسكو مع بارما.
Sure, I remember almost all my games. How I can forget, really, in my career, I had so many beautiful games, so many beautiful countries, visited, so many people met.
Mm-hmm.
What refereeing really gave me as a possibility is something incredible.
نعم.
And I have to thank really God on what I did in my career. Something incredible. And I still have the emotion when I remember this game you mentioned now, but all the others.
لما اخترت لنهائي كأس العالم 2006 في ألمانيا وأدرت 3 مباريات إسبانيا أوكرانيا and السويد وإنجلترا ونصف النهائي الأرجنتين ومكسيكو. You remember this?
Sure, I remember, especially the last one, Argentina Mexico, very nice,
very tough
game, 0-0 until the end, and then the great goal of Maxi Rodriguez from outside, the golden goal.
Yes.
In Germany it was an incredible World Cup. I remember, you know, people enjoying this World Cup outside in the street.
بعد التألق في المونديال after World Cup in Germany, also you've been in Europe, Champions League?
Before the Champions League final in 2009 in Rome, between Barcelona and Manchester United,
Yes.
I did also the UEFA Cup final in Glasgow. I did the Super Cup final, the Cup final. At the club level, I did all the finals in UEFA, and this again is a big honor. And in this incredible game in Rome between Barcelona and Manchester United, 2-0.
Yeah,
Barcelona.
that was in Champions League, huh?
That was Champions League final
Yes.
in Rome. Something
when they ask you to be the referee for this game, your feeling?
I remember I was in holiday with my wife. I think we were in the UAE in that period. I think I was in holiday in Dubai, and then immediately after went to Doha to officiate some games, and it was incredible. It was incredible when I received the information to be a referee in such important games. I was very happy, you know. Champions League final is the most important game a referee can have, and I still remember when Manchester United lose the game, Barcelona won 2-0, and Cristiano Ronaldo who lost the Champions League final. We came up inside the stadium. He came to me and he gave me the T-shirt.
Okay.
Losing the game, 2-0. So that means a lot for me, you know, because at the end the game went well, no problem. I think I whistled 7, 8 fouls the first half, and 7, 8 something like that the second. So a game that was not that difficult. I mean, Champions League is always difficult, but football won.
طبعا شاركت في مباريات وبطولات كثيرة، خاصة كأس القارات اللي كانت عام 2009 في جنوب افريقيا، وأدرت مباراتين البرازيل وأمريكا. البرازيل فازت 3-0 والبرازيل وجنوب افريقيا البرازيل أيضا فازت 1-0. نتحدث عن هذه المباراتين.
Again, you know, for a Swiss referee, it was always, for me, was an honor representing my country in this important game, as you mentioned, in the Confederation Cup in 2009, and then also the year after at the World Cup.
No.
So I remember that period again as an incredible good moment, and officiating these important teams, you know, Brazil. But for me, again, I never put difference on teams. For me, it was always, you know, team A, team B, player A, player B. I always enjoy.
طبعا كلمة منك مهمة جدا للحكام الجدد أو للحكام حاليا. يعني أنت ماخذ بشيء مهم جدا اللي هو بغض النظر بطولة، كاس، مباراة ودية، يجب أن تكون متميز فيها.
I say always to top referees, they have to surprise. I use this word, surprise. Surprise, it means you have to show something different than normal referee. Now I'm talking to top referees.
Yes.
It's like a player. What you ask for a top player? To surprise. When the game is difficult, when the situation is very difficult, you have to score a goal, or you have to make a pass. The coach say, you have to play like this, 4-4-2. But sometimes the players have to forget.
The good player, he makes surprise.
Have to surprise. And also referee, sometimes the situation is very difficult. The game is very difficult. Player complains or whatever. You have to find a solution. You have to find a solution. Always solution. And not the day after. Now. During this game, you have to find a solution. And this means surprise. Top in any job, referee, cameraman, whatever, they have to surprise. To have a strong personality, to understand football, to understand players, to understand tactics. Today we work a lot on tactics, how the teams prepare the game. So we need the referee very intelligent, understanding what they are doing. يلا شباب.
طبعا المسيرة استمرت، خاصة من شاركت في مونديال جنوب افريقيا وادرت مباراة واحدة جنوب افريقيا واوروغواي. الاوروغواي فازت في هالمباراة 3-0. In 77 minutes you give red cards for the goalkeeper of South Africa. What's happened?
It was the law at that time. So it was a very difficult situation, not easy to see. Suarez came inside the penalty area, and the goalkeeper touched him the foot and was in control of the ball, ready to score. So at that moment, the law was, you know, still to send off.
With the red card.
With the red card.
Yes.
So this is what I did. As usually, for me, it was important to to justify my decision, and that was foul.
You know,
and that was also
you know,
correct red card.
the history said that's the second goalkeeper from starts World Cup 1930 until now. Is two goalkeeper had 2 cards. One by you.
Yes. At the end, we have to respect the law.
Of course.
Then I think it was correct to change this law because, of course, a penalty is already a good punishment, and because you receive a penalty, and also to punish with the red card became really too much, and that's why the law now is changed. And when the goalkeeper commit a foul, if he challenge for the ball, is only a yellow card.
تألق ماسيمو بوساكا في جميع البطولات أدى إلى الديربيات العربية. حضر في قطر، حضر في السعودية، ثم حضر في مصر.
I feel always very well without any problem. You know, for me, it was always my job. So I always appreciate. I had really big souvenir, especially in Qatar. I officiate many games from 2003 when Mr. Jouini started this incredible project in Qatar. He invited me many times, and I did many games, very difficult games. You remember that period, Caniggia, Battistuta, Leboeuf, many. But Saudi Arabia, many important finals, many. In Egypt, Hali Zamalek.
قبل لا نتكلم عن الفيفا ما شاء الله أنا أشوف 245 في الدوري السويسري الممتاز مباراة، 45 مباراة في الشامبيون ليج، 42 مباراة في الويفا كاب ما شاء الله. تاريخ 14 يوليو 2011 ماذا يعني لماسيمو بوساكا؟
It's an important date because, of course, I finished my career as a referee. It was not easy because I still have a few years, but I was very proud because FIFA asked me to become director of refereeing division in FIFA, and I accepted because that means what I did in my career as a referee, it was very important. Very important decision, and they were thinking that I could be also a good director for this division, and I think was the correct decision to finish at that moment because as a referee I did everything I could do to World Cup, all finals in UEFA, many important games, and it was really the moment to close this book and to open another one.
Okay.
And now after 11 years, I'm still here. I'm still doing my job after 2 World Cup in my position, one in Brazil, very difficult, 2014, without technology. And then in Russia with technology. And now we are preparing the incredible World Cup 2022 in November in Doha, which for sure will be an incredible success because they are preparing really on the excellent way.
كلمة لحكام الاتحاد الدولي اللي راح يشاركون في بطولة كأس العالم في قطر 2022.
We just finished the 3 important seminars around the world with the selected referee for Qatar 2022. And I really mentioned to them that it's the moment to be ready. It's the moment to surprise us in positive. And I say, if you think that during these 4 or 5 months you can forget, you put now in a piece of paper, you write in a piece of paper, and you put beside your bed. And when you wake up in the morning, you take the piece of paper and say, what I have to do today to prepare the World Cup. Can I do something today? Please do it. Because teams, players are preparing this World Cup on the best way. And we need also referees and assistant referees, so VAR, match officials,
نعم.
preparing on the best way. We want to deliver the most important and difficult decision as much we can. And this is what we are doing.
Okay.
Preparing on the professional way
نعم.
and giving them all the possibility to arrive ready. On the technical aspect, medical and physical. This is an incredible project. We invest a lot, FIFA is investing a lot, and we need really referees understanding this and giving back us solution, giving back correct decision, because the World Cup is the most important competition in sports we have.
نعم.
So we need la crème de la crème, not normal.
نعم.
La crème de la crème, in every job, you must be top and surprise.
شكرا سيد ماسيمو بوساكا.
شكرا مستر بلال.
نروح إن شاء الله إلى بيتك، خاصة نبي نشوف الأشياء اللي موجودة عندك، خاصة بالنسبة لي أنا أفضل حكم لما اختاروك أفضل حكم في العالم سنة 2009. راح نشوف طبعا في المتحف اللي عندك.
Welcome to my house. Let's go.
طبعا متابعة لهذا اللقاء مع السيد ماسيمو بوساكا مدير دائرة التحكيم بالاتحاد الدولي لكرة القدم. سنة 2009 حاز على جائزة أفضل حكم في العالم. هذا طبعا شيء ليس ببسيط، والواقع يقول من خلال الهدايا ومن خلال الصور اللي أمامنا.
It's also difficult for me to answer, but if they choose me in 2009 as the best referee in the world, it's because I did many games, very important games, and of course these games went well. So I remember this period, this time that I was a FIFA referee. I was at this level as an incredible moment. The emotion were really fantastic, you know, having the possibility to become such important prize, best referee in 2009, yes. Having the big chance on the same year to do the Champions League final in Rome. Yes. Is the ball signed by me, by my assistant.
All right.
With also the target that represent the final. What I can ask more in life, you know, I thank God for what I received, because selected as the best referee in the world is not something easy. A lot of sacrifice, a lot of work, and today I'm very happy. I mean, this is the best souvenirs I really can have. A part of all the other prizes, the best referee in Switzerland for seven consecutive
that's one.
years.
1, 2, 3,
yes,
4,
exactly.
5, 6.
UEFA Cup final, yes. Super Cup final, Cup final, all final in UEFA. Fantastic career, fantastic moment, and now we are here to discuss about this, Mr. Bilal.
نعم. طبعا أكيد هناك في ردة فعل قوية من العائلة.
You know, for me, the best souvenir, the best things to talk is always family. This is part of career refereeing, but
yes.
My wife and my son, David, are the most important people, you know, in my life. And in my opinion, is also something that is important to remind people. There are material things, which is, you know, refereeing, football, whatever. But the most important is always family.
طبعا وصلنا إلى المرحلة الأخيرة من هذا اللقاء الجميل مع السيد ماسيمو بوساكا. ناخذ التوقيع. We need your signature on this, but don't give me the signature of the bank because it's big problem.
It's an honor for me to make a signature, Mr. Bilal. My pleasure. Only signature.
Yes, and
the World Cup I
yes,
did.
World Cup.
Okay, 2006 and 2010.
Okay. And عندنا هدية أيضا للذكرى من خلال المجهود ومن خلال السيد مدير قناة الكاس السيد عيسى عبد الله الحتمي. نتحدث عن هذه الهدية البسيطة. Talking about this gift from our manager of Alkass channel, Mr. Isa Abdullah Al-Hitmi.
Say my best regards. He's a very good friend, and always I come to the program. It's always a big pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alkass.
Thank you. وصلنا إلى نهاية البرنامج مع السيد ماسيمو بوساكا مدير دائرة التحكيم بالاتحاد الدولي لكرة القدم. شكرا وإلى اللقاء مع ضيف آخر.